All right. So, how does it sound, guys? Sound
Good.
okay?
I'm good. Yeah,
Check with your voices.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
yeah I'm good.
Nice. All right. Well, hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Cindy, and I host Volta Unveiled right here every Tuesday evening, and it's a fun night tonight here on Volta because I have the band All the Points right here in the studio, minus one, but we'll get to that. Welcome, guys.
Hey.
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 Hey there. So, George, how about if you introduce your bandmates here, and then we can also, tell who's missing this evening.
All righty. Well, we got Kenneth here.
Hey.
Kenneth plays the bass, but he's new to the band. We just replaced our last bassist, and he's been holding it up pretty good. We're enjoying him. Hope he enjoys what we're doing here. And
Nice.
we got Justin over here. He's our drummer. He's pretty sick.
Yep.
Sick T-shirt too, man.
Thanks. Yeah.
Edu, our guitarist, he's not here today. He's got family stuff going on, but he said what's up. And he's pretty amazing, so we love him. And me, I'm George. I'm the singer, and I play some acoustic guitar.
And you're going to be doing that this evening
And
too.
I'll be doing that for you tonight.
For all of your listening pleasure, absolutely. To check out the band's music, please go to myspace.com/allthepointsmusic. You guys have some things coming up too as well. Why don't we throw those out there?
Justin, you want to take care of that?
Sure. June 17th, Friday night, we're actually playing at the Whiskey Tango for a second time, opening up for Stems and Seeds and Daddy Says Ho.
Stems and Seeds, really?
Yep.
There's a band called Stems and Seeds?
Yes.
Apparently.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the title.
Go for the June 20th.
You get the 26th one, you don't know. And June 26th, up in Bucks County, out in Newtown, Tyler State Park, we're playing. It's a benefit for suicide prevention and scholarship, and in memory of this kid John Kotz, and his family put that together. So that's real important. So if anybody's out there, you should head out to that June 26th.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's an all-day thing. It's like a walk at Tyler State Park. So that'd mean a lot if you can make that one.
Yeah, that's great. Nice.
And July 29th, we're playing at Hangar 84 in New Jersey. That's an all ages show. The June 17th is 21 and older. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and now that we're back on our feet with our new bassist and all that stuff, we're probably going to book some more shows, maybe even in the middle of those ones and later, and we'll post that online when we find those out.
Right. No, that sounds good. Well, and I met you guys at World Cafe Live.
Yeah.
I think Black and Blue was that evening, right?
Yeah. We played with them. We liked them.
It was great to meet you guys and see you perform live. It's awesome. So let's talk about the band. How did the band originally form?
Well, basically, Justin here and our guitarist, who's not here right now, they were, dabbling in some metal bands and stuff like that, some more hardcore music like that.
I can see you doing metal, Justin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they were doing that thing, and I decided I wanted to start, doing something with, my music and get out there. So I was just browsing online one day, and I found these guys who posted a really funny ad, and it was something that it didn't sound like it was what interested me, but the fact that they were just not taking it too seriously, but just having a good time, but still seemed like they were legit.
Do you remember the gist of the ad?
Oh man, it was ridiculous.
I think it was about the cross or something.
It was like rock band seeking vocalists to be the fourth nail in the cross of rock and roll, and all this. It sounded so ridiculous, and I was just like, these guys, they're they were trying to be funny, and some people were responding, getting all angry,
Oh, because we had the picture of the big huge woman on top of an airplane. It had a cross out and said no fat chicks.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was like, oh my god, but I could tell that they were just being funny, So I was like, I'm gonna see what they do, if they're a fit. And I went and I tried out for them. I gave them a call and tried out, and two of them liked what they heard. The other kid was really into 80s hair metal stuff, so he was looking for White Snake or something. I'm like, sorry, dude, that's not what I do.
So what year was this? When
this was last year, right?
Last year? Okay. Got it.
No, this was 2009, wasn't
Was
it?
it? Yeah, maybe it was.
because we stopped for a while, and then basically, long story short, that guitarist didn't work out because he was, trying to do his own thing with the 80s music. So then
I called up my metal buddy Adu and brought him in, something new.
And our old bassist was part of that thing originally, the four of us. It was that guitarist, our old bassist, Justin here, and then me. And we only practiced like twice, and then that fell apart. And then we all mostly go to Temple. So then one day, our old bassist came up to me and said, we're trying it again with a new guitarist. You want to try it? And we tried it, and that was early last year. Mm-hmm. And that was all the points. And
we wrote our first song one day at a time, and it was like epic.
I know. Yeah, we were struggling for a while. Like, we couldn't get a song. We couldn't think of what to do. And I wrote this one song. Finally, it was like the first song I wrote, and it was kind of like slow and meaningful and all like pretty sounding and whatnot. And I was like, these guys aren't going to want to play that, so I'll just hold on to that. But then one day we were just sitting there for like hours and nothing was getting done. I was like, yo, guys, I wrote this song if you want to hear it. And they're like, sure, why not? And they like gather around me like little school children on the floor, and I'm up on my stool like it's story time. Play a little song for them. They looked all dazed and happy. It was adorable, right, Justin?
Fell in love.
And
was it that guitar that you have here in the station this evening? Or was it a different one?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it is this one because it's my only electric acoustic I've ever had, so it must have been. Yeah, so it's that one. That's my baby right there.
Ah, nice.
So then I think we kept practicing that. I don't know if we wrote another song before you booked that show. But I know the main thing that got us started was you decided to book a show like in a week, and you were like, all right, now we got to work.
We only had that one song, and like we were working on a couple covers, and I was like, hey guys, we got a show next week, let's go. And we ended up coming up with like a handful more covers, and we even wrote a whole nother song within like a week or two.
Where was the show?
This show, it was like a small thing my friend put together for breast cancer awareness. It was down in Holmesburg at the Holmesburg Boys Club.
So basically, that was the first time you kind of unveiled yourselves to the public,
that was the first
so to
time
speak?
we put ourselves out in public at all and let anybody, see what we were doing.
We didn't use the All the Points name though at the time though.
Yeah, no, we didn't have a name for a while.
We used our guitarist's dad's name. Their name.
Really?
Yeah.
What's his name?
His name is Valmore, and we thought, hey, that'll work for the day. It sounds pretty epic. It sounded like a metal band, though, which we don't do, but we thought it was funny. So we're like, all right, right up there.
So how is it that you transformed into All the Points?
Well, we decided one day to take a walk in the park and not come back until we came up with names.
Yeah, that didn't even work.
And then that didn't even work. So then we showed up.
Actually had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, exactly. And then we were talking about playing a show and kept saying about we were gonna win all the points. We were like, oh, we're playing, we win all the points.
Yeah, we kept saying every day, everything we did, it was and then we get all the points. We just kept saying it was a stupid little thing, but then there was a show coming. Like, well, we kind of need a name, and we were like, well, we just keep saying this over and over, so. We just make that our name, and then it sounds kind of stupid sometimes, but it grew on us that we kind of feel it now.
Right, ATP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. You have to get a good acronym, quite frankly. You know what I mean?
You really do. The acronyms really help.
It's like Stone Temple Pilots, STP, DMB, that's very important. Yeah. So, well done.
LOL. People telling me I'm listening to you right now.
Give a shout out.
We got my sister Christy. She's listening right now, and we got Amanda, and we got Matt Bohatch out there. He's listening right now, and that's the only people telling me they're hearing me right now.
What's
up, guys?
That's right. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the interview. And now, Kenneth, you stepped in when?
Well, I stepped in probably almost a month now.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
and
gotcha. This
is actually my first band because I did a lot of fill-ins for other bands.
Gotcha.
And I really love everybody, their individual personalities, and I get along with them fine. And I just like how everybody has something new to bring to the table. No one's the same musically, and it fits me because they're very versatile. And I just love the band All the Points. It's perfect for me.
Nice. And everybody needs a good bassist, right?
Mm-hmm. He's pretty sick, too.
I try.
All the way.
So the band in general is just pretty sick.
Well, we like to think so.
Okay.
I mean, that's up to you guys to decide,
Tear stuff up occasionally.
It's a whole new meaning. It doesn't make you ill, exactly.
Yeah.
So, speaking of music, let's go into something. Now, I know you brought your acoustic with you,
Yes, ma'am, I
and
did.
we've got the, you have an EP called The Truth, correct?
No, that's the name of one of the songs. We never actually ended up naming it.
You didn't?
No. So for now, it's just EP.
Gotcha. EP.
No.
Okay.
You can turn that acronym into something else if you want to make it more interesting. But that's all we got right now. We're thinking about holding off and putting out a full length instead because we got almost enough material. So.
Just EP. You know, like just Jen.
Self-titled album. How about that?
All the points.
Isn't that
Yeah, a
how
lot of
they do
people
it?
do it. Yeah, exactly. That's right. So, what do you want to do? You want to go into something live? You want to go into something from the EP?
What do you guys think? Well, what would be better to do first normally? Let people hear it like all recorded or something live first?
We can go into a recorded
Sounds good.
cut.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now, there was something that you One Day at a Time, wasn't that?
Yeah, that was our
something
first
that-
song.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how about if we go into that, since we've already mentioned that a little
Yeah,
bit, and then we
sounds
can
good.
talk about it, after the fact. So let's see then. That is
Should be number 5.
5. Yes. All right, so we're going to go into One Day at a Time by All the Points right here on Volta Radio.
I knew a girl, she was beautiful, and took me to a place that she called home. She said, this is my family. They gave me the courage to be me. She said, God, grant me serenity to accept the things that I can change, and give me courage that I need to change what I can change. Give me wisdom, Lord, give me a sign. I gotta take it one day at a time. One day at a time. So I went with her, and I told them why. I didn't think that I would fit in, but they said, here we're all family. And pretty soon I understood why. And I said, God, grant me serenity to accept the things that I can change, and give me courage that I need to change what I can change. Give me wisdom, Lord, give me a sign. One day at a time. 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 beautiful, but she feels alone in this world. So I said, this is my family. And pretty soon she was saying these words, and she said, God, grant me serenity to accept the things that I can't change, and give me courage that I need to change what I can change. Give me wisdom, oh Lord, give me a sign. God, grant me serenity to accept the things that I can't change. Give me courage that I need to change what I can change. Give me a wisdom, Lord, give me a sign. One day at a time. 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 So I knew a girl, she was beautiful, and took me to a place that she called home.
Nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
And thank God it's like a 5-minute something song. I mean, that's
Like
jam
Billy
band
Joel
material.
stuff.
That's wonderful. You know, the 2-minute, 3-minute song, come on, I'm just getting into it and it's over already. You know? So
Yeah, most of our songs are.
we-
that's
I
great.
don't know how to
Keep
write
that
short
up.
songs.
No, that's wonderful. All right, so let's talk about that song, One Day at a Time. So it was your first song. What's the writing process of the band? How did you come to get that song up and running?
Well, there's like 2 ways we write songs. Half of our songs I write just alone, like one night in my room or something like that. You know, in this case, I wrote this one in an office building one night. But you know, and I just think of a song and I play some chords and write some words to it, and then I take it to them and they do their magic and they turn it into, you know, what you just heard instead of just simple chords and some words. And then sometimes, you know, we'll just jam out a song, or the guitarist will write something, or, you know, like we're doing now, Kenneth's been writing some stuff too, you know, and then
Nice.
we jam around like their music, and then once we have like a song put together, then I'll try and write words to it, as opposed to me writing the entire, you know,
Right.
thing like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very nice. And again, keep up that 5-minute or more thing, you know. That's really cool.
It just happens.
Now, with that song, who do you get compared to? Anyone in particular?
Stained sometimes.
No, I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah?
never get it with that song. Like people, that's one of my big influences. That people like hear that sometimes, but like I don't know with that song. I forget what people used to always say.
Well, I got to tell you right off the bat, when I first heard it, not that the voice is, you know, exactly the same, but like the rhythm of the song and like the notes that you play, it reminded me of Hootie and the Blowfish, you know, because not really
Actually
country,
heard that one time. Yeah.
you know, but at the same time, it's rock and roll, you know, that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
that's the thing. You find a little bit of the influences
Yeah.
from all over the place because
Yeah.
I really like when people say that, because when people hear the country influence in our music, I really appreciate that, because that's where I get a lot of my influence. And not everybody hears it because we're like a rock band, you know?
Right.
But then, you know, these guys bring in their influences from all other things too, and it just meshes together, and then you kind of can't even figure out a genre some days, you know?
Yeah, which is good though, because then it keeps it interesting. You know, there's nothing worse than having a band that every single song on the EP CD sounds exactly the same.
That's one
You
of
know?
our big things. We
Yeah.
touch on not only on like that CD, but like some of the stuff we've been writing and stuff like that. You know, we touch a lot of genres. It's,
Versatility.
pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
sometimes.
No, that's really cool. You know, that's important for people who really like music. You know, they want to really be sucked in, entertained, and don't want to hear the same old thing over and over and over. You know, but you know, so cool. So one day at a time. Nice song. Very nice song. So you touched upon George's influences, and you said country has been an influence on you.
Yes.
Anyone in particular?
Johnny Cash got me started. Taught me everything I know. Not personally, I wish, but you know, he's how I learned to play guitar and learned to play and sing at the same time, and learned what I think a song is. You know, when I think something's doesn't have to be intricate per se. It's gotta mean something. It can be simple chords. It can be simple anything, as long as it's about as long as you mean it, kind of thing. Kind of what I learned from him, and
It has heart and soul.
yeah, because he's not the best musician ever. Johnny Cash. He's anybody could play guitar the way he does, and he doesn't sing that great. He's just got that voice, But he makes some amazing songs just because he puts the right feel into it, And
Right. And that's why music is so important. I mean, it's like universal, universal language, quite frankly. Yeah, exactly. So now what about you, Justin? Who've been your influences?
Well, I started out playing classical music. I mean, I was in
Really?
orchestras, bands, jazz.
What instrument?
Percussion,
Okay.
xylophone, marimba, timpani, everything, every kind of percussion instrument. But as for like drum set and rock, I started out listening to like Blink-182, Travis Barker. I was into all that, all the punk, Newfound Glory, all that. And then I went into metal, like middle of high school, which was a trip, I guess. But that scene wore off very quickly.
Which metal band in particular was your fancy?
I don't know. I mean, I got forced to listen to Pantera. I wasn't really into it when I first started because I was like all classical. And the guitarist kept having me listen to Pantera, Metallica, all that. But then we ended up doing some like crazy like death metal screamo thing.
Oh, really?
I wasn't digging that too much.
No, not really.
Not at all.
Screaming Mimi.
Yeah, you could never understand what was going on. And our acronym was LOL.
Really?
Yeah, it just told you everything you need to know. So.
And how about you, Kenneth? What are your influences?
Well, I have a lot of influences. I like pop rock and indie rock, and I listen to bands like Paramore and As Tall as Lions. I know you heard of Paramore, but I don't know about As Tall as Lions. I really love that band, and I have reached out into a lot of R&B and funk music, and I listen to a band named Extreme, and I love that band because they're versatile. I love versatility, and I try to touch bases in every area of music.
So who do you say is one of your favorite bassists of all time?
Gerald Beasley. He's actually been my teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You go to U of Art?
No, I don't go to UR.
Oh.
He gave me private lessons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My son has been, collaborated with Gerald. He likes Philly.
Yeah?
Yeah, he does. Absolutely. But very cool. Nice. All right. So,
Hold on, I gotta give a shout out to my biggest influences. I feel bad I didn't mention, because honestly, even more than Johnny Cash, probably Aaron Lewis of Stain is probably my biggest influence. Like I'm almost like a carbon copy of him, but he's better than me. That's all I got to say.
I like Stain too.
And I just saw in him like the same. He's like, to me, the living Johnny Cash right now. Just plays some simple song and just tells what he feels, and just does it. And
Yeah.
he even ended up going country now. I could just I like saw it in him a long time ago. It's weird, but I just had to put that out there.
Nice. No, that's good. And what's cool about Volta is that we don't have to bleep any of his songs out. 5-second delay, which is really cool. You don't have to compromise the creative expression or expletives, so to speak. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go into another song by All the Points. Did you want to switch it up and go into something acoustic at this time, George?
It's fine with me. I'll do that if you want.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to go into something acoustic that's off the EP, or do you have new music that you're going to go into? You tell me.
I could do either.
If you want to do a moment in time.
Like if you want me to do one acoustic that you want to play, and then you can compare the two, I can do that. Or if you want something totally different, I can just.
It's all about you guys.
If you want to do a moment in time, you can go for it.
All right, I'll go for that then.
Moment in Time.
Yep.
It's a
This is
new
This
song?
is like brand new.
Oh, nice. So now what you could do is point that mic towards it. It doesn't go down all the way, but you can, like, yeah, there you go.
One back up here. Good. I remember some time ago, love that I had for a moment in time. I want her to know that I remember just holding her hand. The innocent tension of wanting to kiss her when we were just friends. And I remember the places we've been. I could hold her for hours when she was upset, her tears on my skin. And I remember the time I spent to get inside her heart. I hope it stays open and she loves again. Sometimes it's hard to let go, but when it's over, believe me, you know. But I remember the smile on her face. I could light up the room, but fading with time. We all make mistakes. And I remember the feel of her skin, the look in her eyes, the feeling of losing my best friend. But I remember some time ago, a love that I had for a moment in time. I hope that she knows.
Nice.
Thanks.
Great song. And nice voice. Nice
Oh, thank
vocals.
you.
You're the vocal dude on the band, right? Exactly. So now that was called Moment in Time?
Yeah, a moment
Okay.
in time.
And that's new.
Yeah, it's brand new. That one we wrote like 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
maybe. We're still kind of
Gotcha.
working on it with the full band.
Right. So Kenneth will be involved in the
Yes, he will.
the 4-piece construction of that for sure.
He's also kind of transforming our old songs to have a new kind of feel
Yeah.
to them too.
Oh, yeah?
And we're enjoying it.
Yeah, bassists will do that.
Well, I try to put my own style into it without actually changing what was already there.
Right.
So I hope I accomplished that.
You did fine.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to hear that one with the band. Absolutely. Good song. Very good. So now let's talk about like where you guys, what's next? What are you guys working on now as far as like getting the EP out there? Like, are you going to stick with the songs that you actually have? Are you going to try to update it a little bit? Or what are all the points kind of doing right now to promote, to take you to another level, so to speak?
Well, the EP that we recorded, we kind of had it for a few months now, and we decided maybe, since it costs a lot of money to do a lot of things, I kind of got to get the money.
Right.
We have a lot of songs that are kind of ready to get recorded or about to be ready. We're thinking maybe we'll just hold off now on really, putting that out there, and then maybe go full length and try and start with that and have more songs for people, and
Right.
fix up anything we notice that might be wrong on those tracks, and then, kind of go from there. And then, you guys can chime in. It's all about just, whatever opportunity just kind of comes, you just kind of got to take it, like no matter how big or how small, there's always someone listening usually, and you never know who's listening, so.
Right.
And definitely gigging too.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like that's what I've been doing, just like booking as many gigs as I can, as many places I can, even to get outside of Philly, around like Pennsylvania, New Jersey, even New York.
Yeah, yeah. No, absolutely. Arlene's Grocery or whatever that is.
Anything, benefits.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. So now you guys brought a poster in today, which is really cool. ATP.
Yep.
Got your acronym going already, man. So now let me ask you something. Well, have you guys discussed what your vinyl would look like, or the package,
cover
the
art?
cover? Yeah, exactly.
Well, see, that's one of the things that kind of held us up from doing the EP, getting
Yeah.
that made up. Other than money, was we were stuck on like
Designs and
design and
Mm-hmm.
title and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Those are smaller details. I'm sure we could just wing it if we had to, but like.
Our guitarist is a master painter, so
Yeah, we were thinking
he's actually going to
design
UArts,
it.
right?
No,
Is it
Art
Art
Institute.
Institute?
Art Institute, yeah, right on Chestnut.
He's an all-around artist. He's
Uh-huh.
a pretty amazing guy.
So he would probably be the one who would do it.
Well,
Final-
we'd like to see
yeah.
if he'd like to do that. I know he's interested in it, so if he can, come up with something, that's great.
Uh-huh.
If not, we'll see.
Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, you mean he's not one of those bandmates who's like, yeah, I'll do it.
No, he was.
Oh, okay.
He was mentioning it, but I don't know how the artist
He's
thing
very-
works. Maybe
yeah.
he can't come up with anything. I don't know.
He's very modest.
Oh.
I think he also wants like a title to work with too. Kind of create the right feel for the cover.
Right.
And all that.
Everybody needs inspiration to have the final product.
And he said he wanted us to have a lot of input on it if he made it. But I don't even know how to go about taking a painting and putting it on a CD cover. Also,
Yeah, I don't know.
Sure, it's
I can
hard.
barely write in print, so.
I'm a Photoshop kind of guy.
Well, you can just put the band, have everybody up there and caricature you. And
Yeah.
But I love the poster that you brought in. Thanks. It's going on the Wall of Fame here
All
on
right,
Volta
sweet.
Radio.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Actually got it made today.
Yeah, no, that's so good. Because we just talked yesterday.
Justin.
That's
over here,
wonderful.
Getting it done.
Hustling.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're gonna go into another song off the EP. I'm thinking, what should we go into next?
If you want to change it up a little bit,
Yeah,
it's
Break the
probably a
Cycle
good
would be
one.
pretty good.
Okay,
It's really different.
Okay, that's
It's number
track
one.
one. All right, I wrote down a couple of, a band that it kind of reminded me of. So, maybe I should tell you after you listen to the song, and then we'll see, what people think. So this is entitled Break the Cycle.
charge of you. Break the cycle. Make them sure our voices will be heard. Oh, make them sure our voices will be heard.
Nice. Really cool song. It's kind of like sexy, breakdown, political, and what I what I thought of, quite frankly, and you may think this is a stretch, but I'm a lot older than you guys, so my music references go back a lot further. But it conjured up for me Pink Floyd The Wall. Quite
Really?
frankly, yeah.
We never get that one. That's pretty good. I'll take that one. You like Pink Floyd.
I mean, it doesn't have to be identical, but it's what what's conjured up. When you listen to a song, and what comes to the forefront. But anyway, that's what I thought of when I was listening to that. And so, I know we have some shout-outs to do.
Yes.
Overdue, and quite a few.
You go first, George. You got that?
Oh, I go first. Let's see. We got Wayne out there, or Connor. We got the Mac and Ashley, his daughter, out there, and Dan and Jill. And I think I'm good for now. What do you got?
I got Joe Bittner from South Dakota. Ken
Nice. How's South Dakota, man?
Queter. Yeah, he's hanging out with the cows or whatever they're hanging out there. I don't know.
Hope the weather's nice.
We got Brianna, Nick, Kristen, and whoever else is listening. You didn't tell me, but you got a shout out anyway.
And Ken Queter. Don't know if you remember you at what is that? What cafe is in University City? It's like something dog cafe. White dog. Yeah, you were playing there like I don't know, a year ago. So, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Don't go away. We've got more stuff coming up. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, and Nick, thanks for that beach trip, by the way. Anyone? Kenneth?
Yeah, Kenneth.
No, I don't really have anyone now, but I do want to say thank you to those who support me. And my number one support is my parents, mother and father. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing this. So I'll just give that.
Thanks to all the secret
One of my
admirers.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
They are. What's up?
Facebook.
So, let's talk about Break the Cycle a little bit.
Okay.
What is the song actually about, and what inspired you to write it? And I'm assuming you actually wrote the lyrics?
Yeah, I wrote the words to it.
Okay.
Definitely. It's one of whenever I write a song, I try to make it kind of vague, so like anybody can relate to it in several situations. So like it's kind of just like a rebellious kind of song, like anything kind of holding you down. It could be, it could be your parents. It could be, it could be the government, like you said, political in there. Definitely, that's in there.
That's why I got that Pink Floyd. It's like, yeah.
It's definitely, I think my biggest influence was more like, government kind of thing. Like, and then, just anything at all, just in your way, just, get away from the normal, change things, just mix it up, And I didn't notice it like when we made the song, but like after it was done and I listened to it, I kind of noticed how like the song's like saying break the cycle, and it's got like that kind of repetitive riff to it. And it's it's like over and over, and it just gets stuck in your head. But then like at the end of the song, they kind of do that like bridge where everything just gets all messy and change it up, and then you never hear that cycle again. You know what I mean? It's like I just kind of noticed that, and we didn't even like think of that. It's just kind of something that happened
Things
with
just
the
kind of
song.
happen. Yeah, exactly.
And that's basically all it's about. It's just break away from the normal. Don't let things hold you down, kind of thing like that.
I think it used to be a metal riff, actually. I think our guitarist had that in like the metal band.
Oh, yeah.
Play it faster or something.
I don't even know. I never heard it before that. Thank God.
Well, now, Ken, you had some comments offline when we were listening to the bass line. Let's go live with those.
Yeah. FYI, the bass line on the CD is not actually me. I came afterwards, unfortunately, but I like them. But the song sounds a little different when I play them, but it's not completely changed.
Yeah, they got the same feel for the most part,
Yeah.
but he changes up the the lower half a little bit.
Gotcha. Yeah. Cool. And is that something that you like think about too? Like, are bass bassist competitive that way, or like?
Well, really,
Just kind of curious.
yeah, I'm not really. Well, I do have a competitive side, but I'm not really cocky or a competitive person where I will kind of bash the other person, make them look bad, and try to make me look all great. It's just that, like, now that I'm in the band and when we play CDs, it's kind of hard, like, to get out there and know to tell the people that it's not actually me, and they get the difference.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess that's basically it. I want to put it out there that I want to get my be heard, basically.
It's not your style, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Your style
Well,
would be
and-
a little different.
And that'll
Yeah, I like it,
happen.
but it's just not me,
right.
basically.
Yeah. So what you'll do is you'll like kind of help it evolve into Kenneth
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll help it evolve
from
to,
a previous owner, so to speak.
Yeah.
Extra points.
Sounds like a new song title.
Straight to the point was actually wasn't that an idea? Did you have an idea for
like
that?
if
Yeah.
I did something acoustic, just be to the point instead of all the points. Break it down a little.
Really? Is that right? Oh, now I have to give a shout out. I have to give a shout out to Rich in Florida. My #1 fan in Florida, Rich. Everybody
Hear a
say
lot
hi to
about him.
Rich.
Hey, Rich.
hey, Rich.
So, and somebody suggested, Rich, that when they're playing, which event was that, the 17th or something like that, that you make a road trip?
Yeah.
Worse back.
But we know you can't do that, so that's okay. But oh, that was something to think about. All right, so
We'll come to him.
Yeah.
yeah, now there
we'll
you
go
go.
There, that's actually a better idea. I like
yeah,
that
yeah,
too.
yeah. That's right. And he's kind of working down there. I think he saw another band that came on the station that they had contact with, and they were planning a trip to Florida. So yeah, why not? Especially in the wintertime.
It's a good time to do it.
Exactly.
Get out of school.
That's right. So now let's talk about another song. And you had mentioned this before, Justin, when we were talking about songs to play. The Truth.
Yes.
Yes. Let's talk about that song for a minute, because I actually want to play it.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you?
Well,
Anything you wanna know?
Truth's the
specifically?
truth. I mean, it's pretty rough. It's
It's
rough truth.
What
honestly
in-
the song. It's the truth. That's what it is. It's just me telling the truth. But that's one of the songs, like Break the Cycle and this one are like songs that like I write lyrics to whatever we kind of jammed out to in the practice room. Like mostly the guitars kind of write like the song, and then the basses and the Justin over here, the old bassist jammed to this one first. That's what's going to be on the CD. Sorry, Kenneth.
Yeah.
And then like kind of came up with what you're going to hear, and then I just kind of wrote lyrics to it about something happened to me, and just I don't know, just how it happens. But that's basically what it is, just the truth.
Yeah.
Well, again, it conjured up a musician or a band that it reminded me of. But I'll talk about that after. Yeah. Because everybody has their own opinion and a reaction to what they hear. So we're going to go into The Truth by All the Points right here on Volta. And thank you all for tuning in. It's great music, and we love to share it on Volta Unveiled.
So you say that you change and never do it again. I'm gonna forgive. Well, not this time. I won't tell you it's fine. You're gonna do it again. And I thought I could trust in you, but now I know the truth. So this one's for you. This one's for you. that you change and never do it again. You know I'm gonna forgive. Well, not this time. I won't tell you it's fine. You're gonna do it again. And I thought I can trust you, but now I know the truth. You're gonna hurt me, so this one's for you. And I know I can't trust you, but I always tell the truth. And I just can't stand you, so this one's for you. Fuck you. But now I know the truth. You're gonna hurt me, so this one's for you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. But now I fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. So this one's for you. Fuck you.
Nice. And that's why we can play those songs on this station. We don't lose the artistic expression at all. I knew there was something I liked about that song. You know?
Sometimes you just gotta tell it like it is.
Now, I will tell you, when I first heard that, it kind of conjured up for me Lifehouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear it in like the little like pre-chorus thing where like kind of talking over that little riff he's playing. I hear like a little bit of like Hanging by a Moment and and I hear what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Pink
Yeah.
Floyd, Lifehouse. Weird
All over
combo.
the place here. Hootie.
It's a weird combo.
Well, that's because you guys are, as you said, Justin, versatile.
a good
Exactly.
thing.
That's right. It's an excellent thing.
That was actually one of our biggest rules when we first started practicing together was like we sat in the room and we said, look, whatever comes out, you know. We don't care what it is, what genre it is, you know, what it's going to sound like. Let's just see what happens, you know.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
don't throw anything away, you know.
Right.
Wish we could play What's Up on here, though.
Yeah, right.
Say that again?
What's Up, our cover, probably our biggest song live. Everyone loves. We do this like disco rock cover of 49 Blondes. What's Up?
Oh, really?
It's pretty sweet. George puts on his inner falsetto.
It's on YouTube at least, so people
Yeah,
can
it's
check
on
out
YouTube.
there.
We got a bunch of live videos on YouTube. So
Oh, yeah. Let's direct traffic there.
Thing with-
But after the interview.
After the interview.
Exactly. What to look up after the interview? So, how do you get there?
One thing about looking up stuff for us online is when you search all the points, all search engines kind of omit the word "the," so it just comes up all points, and those are two really generic words that are all over the internet.
yeah, you'll
Right.
get basketball
So
games.
if you
and-
like,
Oh,
yeah, exactly. You know,
right. Yeah, yeah.
So many games have points, all that stuff. If you
Right.
put, quotations and stuff like that, then
Quoted all the points?
yeah,
Yeah,
and then all
on
comes
YouTube?
up better, you know.
Gotcha. Okay. Or all the points music, maybe?
Band. I usually get
Yeah,
all the
sometimes
points
you can
band?
do that,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not scoreboard.
Yeah, exactly.
Although, are the Phillies playing tonight?
Yes, they
I think they are. Yes, they are.
Anybody got the little text score going on
We
here?
got apps for that.
All those fans listening tonight, just text us the score, man. All right. Now we have a couple other things to mention too, John.
One Day at a Time was actually, we recorded that at Cambridge Studios. Jim Salmon, Grammy nominated, did a bunch of stuff, and the EP, the other four songs.
Yeah, the other 4 on the acoustic tracks. We recorded those at Jam Sound Studios in New Jersey with a guy called Joe Mascariello, and he was really good at what he does. He's really passionate about it.
Yeah.
And I would recommend him to other people as well. Same with Jim, but
Right. Yeah. I met Jim down at Dewey, I believe. I think I did. I hope I'm not lying here.
Yeah, that guy's
but,
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everywhere is metal.
I've seen the name all over the place. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm sure our paths have crossed. So, any other announcements?
I guess a few people to thank. I'd like to thank Out of the Town Entertainment guy. They put a bunch of ads in there for us, helped us out. Big Daddy Graham, yeah, he's the man. Another guy. And Fink's Hoagies for always being there and helping us out, putting posters up, flyers for shows and stuff.
Do they feed you for free?
Maybe someday it can be like a personal cater or something, but just for the tuna hoagies. Love the tuna hoagies.
What about Wawa?
Oh, Wawa. Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Wawa.
Definitely
yeah, we
big
gotta
shout
give
out to
shout-outs
Wawa.
Really?
Yeah, we treat them very
Yeah,
religiously.
we probably wouldn't have music if it wasn't for Wawa. That's where we get our
Gotcha.
creative flow.
Every practice Wawa trip.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So what's on the menu for you, George? You can't leave a Wawa without walking out with what?
Me and Edu, the guitarist, we can't not have our kiwi strawberry juice.
Really?
And like our chicken sandwiches.
What about you, Justin?
I'm thinking salami hoagie, onions, and salt and vinegar chips.
Getting hungry, Kenneth?
I keep it with chips and iced tea. That's it.
So that's the band's menu from Wawa. Get the creative juices flowing.
Oh, man, I want them right now, actually.
Sorry I brought it up. No, you brought it up, actually. I just took it to another level. Exactly. So I have to ask you, Justin, the T-shirt that you have on there, which is extremely colorful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually an I See Stars t-shirt. It's a
Oh.
techno poppy metal band.
Okay.
Don't ask why I still listen to it. I like the shirts, actually. That's actually my favorite
No,
part.
I do like the shirt. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
love the whole, like, I don't know what you call them, neon or whatever they are.
Yeah, it's
A
definitely.
little fruitful.
Yeah. It's like a scary cartoon.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, did you want to go into something live at this point? Do you have more new music that you'd like to test drive with the listening audience?
We do have other stuff that's not recorded yet I could play.
Yeah?
You think Ghost?
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Alrighty, I'll do that.
What are you going to go into?
What do you think, Ghost or For You?
Uh,
Actually, I'll go with For You because I'm still in that tuning right
Yeah.
now. So
Oh, God. Yeah, make it easier.
yeah. alright.
So it's for you.
Yeah.
it's for someone.
Smile shines so bright. Brighter than this city. To be with you feels right. And God, you look so pretty. I just wanna tell you. I wanna tell you. sit with you forever. And talk the night away. Cause you really get me. You're just funny that way. I just wanna tell you, I wanna tell you, I think of you, do you think of me? When we're together, it's easy to see. I wanna tell you, I wanna tell you, I wanna tell you. I just wanna tell you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Nice song. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, see, you sound like Lifehouse again when you were playing that song, I think. a little
I
bit.
see it
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, yeah. I like the sound, though. I mean, absolutely.
Shout out the Lifehouse.
Yeah. It's that tuning I've been playing with, drop D. Those
Yeah,
songs kinda
shout
sound
out
like
to
that.
Lifehouse. I think I have all their CDs, but I've never seen them in concert live. Oh, too bad, too bad.
Hey, we'll open for you.
So now, we talked about how you were classically trained originally. Can you hear?
No, I think I'm out.
You know what? It's the chord. There you go.
Hey, there we
you
go.
Exactly. You should know. You know, you're a musician, right? Wiggle the-
And
wi-
I'm also a broadcasting major, so that's even like double whammy.
wiggle the chord, man. When in doubt. Well, now you know. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science. Somebody will be like, oh my God, it must be the board. No.
I thought I just went deaf or something from all the drum playing.
So, okay, you're classically trained. We didn't talk about how did you get involved in singing to begin with,
That's what
George?
Like the guitar thing, I just kind of, picked it up one day as a joke and kept fiddling with it, untuned, missing strings. And
What day was that? How old
I
were
don't
you?
know. I was about 10th grade, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
And I just kept playing with it, even though it wasn't tuned and like it didn't have strings and stuff. And started looking up tabs online, and I just taught myself how to play that. And I always kind of sang like for fun, like when no one was watching and stuff like that. But then I started learning how to sing and play the guitar at the same time, and then I started showing people, and someone would say it was good, and then I'd show other people, and then they got me to do that musical called Rent in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you were part of the cast?
Yeah. They need a lot of boys to do it, and we did the world premiere of the high school edition, so like it was a big deal. Like the writer's family came and people from Broadway came and stuff. It was really cool.
Wow.
And I'd never done anything in public before, and they got me to do that, and like I won a national award and stuff for it. So I was like, you know what, maybe I should do something with this. So
Wow.
that's how I started singing.
And you weren't nervous or anything? And it was kind of like a duck to water, maybe?
When you're feeling good and feel like you're gonna be good, then you get more excited than nervous, because honestly, unless you're really bad, like no one's gonna give you a hard time. If anything, they're just gonna compliment you.
Yeah.
So it's more exciting. But if you don't especially with vocals, some days you don't have it. It's not like, you just pick up the guitar or your drumsticks and it just works. Some days don't feel the same. So those days you get a little nervous. Those days you get really nervous.
Right. Yeah. So now the guitar that you're playing this evening, what kind of guitar is that?
That's an Ibanez.
Uh-huh.
It's just acoustic electric. It's pretty, it's nothing too special.
Did you give it a name?
No.
Okay,
It's not
just
my-
curious.
I don't
You'd
know.
be surprised how many guitar players actually name their guitar.
No, I probably would. Sometimes I call it like Raul because it's, Ibanez, which is spelled like Ibanez, like our man out in left field. But,
That's kind of cool.
yeah. But I
Good
don't know.
reference there.
I'm trying to get my dream guitar that I'm going to, already got the name Gibson. That's the one I want.
You have to get them to sponsor you.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's right. All right, now Kenneth, we're not going to leave you out of this discussion.
Okay.
When did you pick up the bass?
Well, actually, I started as a drummer, and
Really?
yeah, believe it or not, I hated the bass. And I did. I
Wow.
really did. I never wanted to touch it ever. I hated it. And my sister, she surprised me and bought me a bass actually for Christmas.
Because she couldn't stand those drums? No, I'm kidding.
Maybe.
Dude, please pick up the bass.
I did used to play 12 at night, so yeah. But
there was some motivation there.
so I took it in my hand. It was just out of frustration. I couldn't understand it, but then I fell in love with it just instantly, and from then I just been a bass player. And
Nice.
yeah, I'm self-taught, and I got trained by Joe Beasley later on in life, and he's
Gotcha.
teaching me. He's helping me with the school and everything. So yeah,
Right.
definitely shout out to Joe Beasley.
So what bass are you currently playing?
Music Man, Stingray.
Okay.
Yeah,
What color?
it's black.
Ah, nice. Have you added any of your own stylings to it yet?
No, I want to though.
Oh, what do you want to do with it?
I don't know. I always wanted to get different color strings.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Fluorescent even.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be very cool.
Yeah. Its name is Autumn. Always had
Autumn?
yeah, Autumn.
Like Edgar Winter's song.
Yeah.
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 What a work.
But was that your intention, or autumn is totally different for you?
Actually, fall is my favorite season, so I named
okay.
it Autumn.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's pretty deep.
That's a great story.
They get like a black light bass or something.
Yeah.
Play another black light party.
And you could wear that T-shirt you're sporting here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
We've actually played a black light party before. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what that reminds me of. The last picture of that, everybody's that stoned. I don't know. Your dad probably knows about that one. It's a black light poster, and it was called Stoned, and it shows a person who looks really cool, and then all these other. As further into the night as it goes, it just like melts all the way
What are you
down.
talking about? That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Guess I have to give a shout out to them now, using their shirt all night.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, we're going to go into something from the EP now again. We've played, let's see, 3 of the 5. So let's see, you said that you have acoustic and regular. So which one do you want to save for last? Survive or You Live On?
Survive. Doesn't matter.
Save for last. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Go with Survive first. And then
Yeah.
You Live
Okay.
On last.
All right, so then let's see. That's on here twice. So which cut?
Yeah, the last 2 songs are acoustics. You don't have to play those.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
that's
Survive be track 3.
3.
And You Live On be track 2.
Another one, 5 minutes and 19 seconds. That was very nice.
inside our brains and forces us to heal. And the scars, they never fade to remind us of those days. And the pain that I'm feeling tonight may never subside, because to see you with him in my mind, it makes me wanna die. But I know it gets better in time, and we'll survive. We'll It came into my place and took from me what's mine. We'll never be the same, but stronger in time. And sometimes it hurts to keep it all inside. And the pain that I'm feeling tonight may never subside, because to see you with him in my mind makes me wanna die. But I know it gets better in time, and we'll survive. Oh, we'll We can't go back in time to try to make things right. Oh, but God, He gives me signs to try and show me why. All these sleepless nights are the reason we'll survive. We'll survive. We'll survive.
That's a really great song, too. That's what I wrote down here. Really good song. So it's like a toss-up between The Truth, Survive. I don't know. Well, we'll get to the last song that we're going to end with tonight, You Live On. Nice drums on that one, too.
Oh,
by the
thanks.
way. Yeah. So in this cut, Survive, okay, you got a violin in the background. But you as a percussionist, I mean, you do a lot more than just play drums. Have you ever thought about, like, implementing either, like, the xylophone or other things
definitely, all the
into
time.
to the mix.
Like I think about like doing like piano because I can play piano too because xylophone's like the same thing. Like I thought about stuff like that, like maybe writing something to that, like chord wise and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing with that is it takes time, like in the studio, which takes money. So but I was thinking definitely for like a full length thing, like definitely doing like some extra stuff, you know, maybe some percussion equipment, some other
Right.
you know things.
Right. Well, the violin in that song, that was like from, what did you say?
It was synth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But
Yeah, I love all that classical stuff, timpani and all that, you know.
yeah. I could see how it would really give any cut a depth because you don't hear it all the time. You know, I mean, you know, just in classic rock, you know, it's like the same instruments, you know, but so yeah, those things always add depth, you know. I even heard, I mean, the violin sounded good too, but you like country a little bit, even a harmonica, you know, would be kind of add
sweet.
something somewhere, you know.
My little organ things, you know.
Exactly.
Like squeal.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's all good. Absolutely. So now, you guys are going to be, let's go over the gigs again that you guys have coming up for those who may have just tuned in or for those who didn't write it down.
All right, well.
Let's go over the dates again.
Well, June 17th, Friday night, we're going to be playing at the Whiskey Tango, opening for Stems and Seeds.
And now, where is the Whiskey Tango for those of the listeners who may not have been there before?
That would be on the corner of Bustleton and Philmont in Northeast Philadelphia.
Okay.
14,000 Bustleton Avenue.
Be there, be square for sure, you know? That's your little chord. Sorry about that.
It's good. And that's 21 and over, too, so sorry to everyone who's not 21 yet, which is like all my friends.
Yeah, and then
So how is it that the band gets to play there then?
well, I'm 21.
He's 21.
You're right, but he's the only one.
they still let us.
Yeah,
As long as we're like over 18, I think.
Oh, is that right?
yeah,
Oh,
they,
okay.
I don't know, they just kind of let it go, you know.
Yeah.
As long as we make the money.
As long as we do good and make them some money, they don't mind.
And aren't hanging around at the bar.
Yeah, they don't let us do that, unfortunately.
All right, so that's Whiskey Tango on the 17th.
That's June 17th,
Yeah.
yes. And then June 26th is the suicide awareness, and he knows all the details on
Yeah,
that.
that's at Tyler State Park in Newtown, PA, up on the Newtown bypass.
Now, is that an all-day event?
I'm pretty sure, I don't know the exact times of it, but it's pretty, you know, all
Right.
day long. It's not just like the concert. There's like a walk going on and things for kids to do and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's just a big thing. Trying to raise some money for the scholarship fund, and
Right.
you know.
And there's a couple of music acts there, too, not just us.
Yeah.
You know?
So what time do you guys go on?
You know.
At that show, I don't really know. I think we're just going to show up and we're all just going to kind of do our own thing, you know, and see how that goes. We'll be playing with this girl, Ashley Vitale, and her band, and they're really good. You can check them out, too.
Yeah, and Christian Roberts, he just opened up for Secondhand Serenade, so
Yeah.
there's a couple of good acts there.
And
Nice.
the 17th, the show starts at Whiskey Tango at 8 o'clock. And you know about the Hangar 84 show better than I do. So.
Hangar 84, that'll be July 29th.
What's Hangar 80?
This is in Vineland, New Jersey.
Oh, okay, right. You mentioned that before.
Yeah.
For all of you who
That's
are
all
listening
ages.
from Jersey, yeah, and all ages.
Yeah, and so is
there
the
you
one
go.
at the park.
In the park, yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But okay, so Whiskey Tango 8 o'clock. But what time do you guys go on?
I think we start.
This is one of our first times
Oh,
there, so
okay.
we're still
Gotcha.
in the opening slot for now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
For now. Better opening than not at all.
Yeah.
Same thing for Hangar. I believe we're opening that as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's in Jersey. That's not even our place.
Yeah,
so that's
so-
fine with me.
Right.
We're
yeah.
just breaking our way in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Absolutely. So, okay. And any other shout-outs to do since I saw you guys
got
texting
a
a lot
few.
during that
Yeah,
last
let's
song?
start with George again.
I got Mary out in Pittsburgh. She's told me she's listening. I really appreciate that. I love her. And
Who's an Eagles fan, obviously. No.
yeah, right. I actually don't even know. We'll just say she is, and she can't talk back, so we'll just tell everybody that she is, right? And then one to Juhas out there. Juhas is listening, hopefully. I don't know, but he wanted a shout out, even if he ain't listening. So
Yeah, I guess same thing. It's Casey, Brianna again, because she didn't get on too soon enough. The C-RAF. And anyone else, pretty much anyone who stood by us, helped us out, our fans, family, everyone.
Shout out to Edu.
Shout out to Adu. Yes, a definitely big shout out to Adu, who plays guitar and is awesome.
He's eating good dinner or something right now with that family thing he's got going on.
I hope he saves me something because I'm starving. Kenneth.
No.
What kind of shirt are you wearing there, by the way? What does that say on the side? I didn't even see it.
Oh, it's an Aeropostale shirt.
Oh, gotcha.
It's purple.
Oh, okay. Are you a workout dude? Or do you just work out with your
Do
bass?
it look like I work out?
I was just asking.
Well, since you mentioned it, I mean, I did a little push-ups here and there. I try.
Violin players and bass players usually have pretty good arms.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
I guess I got good arms then.
I've seen Victor Wooten play live. He looked pretty good.
Victor Wooten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good bass player.
It's awesome.
One more shout out to Andrew out there. That's all.
Andrew
Anything
out there
special.
where?
Out there, probably at Temple. He's my male nurse buddy. That's what we do. Yeah, we're not ashamed.
Definitely a shout out to Temple.
Nice. There you go.
Oh, he heard it.
Well, good. It didn't fall on deaf ears then.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. So thanks again for everyone who's tuned in this evening to hear all the points.
Thanks, guys.
You guys really rock. And I am sorry to say that I didn't see you play at World Cafe, right?
No.
No.
But I am on YouTube with Whiskey Tango. So.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Whiskey Tango Part 1, right?
Yeah.
And well, actually, I did have a question real quickly. Survive. You
Yeah.
wrote that again?
Yes.
You're the lyricist here. Have any significance as far like inspiration? Like, were you somewhere, special or
That song, it was about a girl I was with, and we broken up and been with other people and tried to get it back together. And one night I just couldn't get over that, that happened, and that she'd been with someone else and that kind of feeling. And I was just sitting there one night with my guitar, and she was kind of sleeping, and I was just really upset, and I actually was like in tears, and I just played this really pretty chord I thought was nice, and 15 minutes later that song just was there, every
Wow.
word, and
It's amazing
all 5 minutes of it.
how much beautiful stuff can come out of such miserable moments.
I don't, when God gives you lemons, you just write a song,
There you go.
That doesn't make sense, does it?
ATP quote.
Yeah, exactly. And you have it recorded here too, so anything that you need, you just put it somewhere. Your filler on your album cover or whatever. Absolutely. So now let's talk about the last cut that we're going to play from the EP. Is called "You Live On." And I did mention great drums, by the way.
Oh,
This
thanks.
is really, I think this isn't this the song on the EP that actually really promotes or kind of focuses on the drums a little bit more than other songs, maybe. But
See with the march and all that stuff.
yeah. So how did this song come about? "You Live On."
Well, my grandfather died. This is his ring I'm wearing right there.
Oh, I like that.
And I always wear it whenever I have something to sing for, because he was a singer. So it's like a
Oh, really?
like a connection kind of thing. And
So
he-
that's where you get your voice from, then?
that's what I like to think,
Yeah.
And he passed away, and just one night, months later, I was at work, and his words just came to my mind, and I opened up a text message and sent it to my friend, and it was just like, because she likes to know songs when I write them, so I said, here, this, and it was just words, and I literally wrote like half the song without just stopping. I just kept texting and texting and texting these words, and I went home and found the chords that I heard in my head that went with it. And then literally this song, like, I'm gonna talk a lot because like it was one of like this song just like came over me, and it was like a masterpiece for me mentally, like in my brain, the way I heard it, like what you do with the drums. Like I literally had to like, I felt like a jerk, but like I had to like stand in like the practice room and like almost tell people what to do, because like I heard all this stuff, because it just meant so much to me, because like
Right.
with like the grandfather thing, and like I wanted it to be, not mournful, not sad, but still, mournful in a way, but more like a celebration kind of thing of someone's life, and how, you never really die if, there's someone that, carries you out, and
Right.
it kind of goes on forever. And that's kind of where that march beat that you'll hear comes in, and it fades out in the end, like, so it's just on forever.
Never ends. Yeah.
Very sentimental tribute
It's like,
to an amazing man, obviously, who
Yeah, he
had
was a
a
great
big
guy.
impact in your life. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's nice to have those tributes to people who impact your life so much.
yeah, you gotta love people that, you can write a song about. Whether it's bad or good, they bring something out of you.
Yeah,
That's important.
exactly. Well, hopefully better than not. But
Maybe you can get.
oh, you mean about the survive thing? Yeah, okay, I got that.
I don't mind. No hard feelings.
Well, that's because you wrote the song. There was a cathartic
that other
effect.
that other one, the truth, that was about the same person. There's a very broad spectrum of emotion you feel for people.
But it's cathartic. Yeah, which is really good. Well, I have immensely enjoyed having you guys in the station this evening.
It was a lot of fun.
Definitely. Thank you for having us here. It was great.
Yeah, and everybody's tuned in. Thanks so much. The band's great. You got to go to the gigs that are coming up. That park one sounds fun too. Just to be out in fresh air and
Yeah.
and
That sounds
doing
like a good time.
and a good cause too. It's very sad when somebody doesn't feel there's any hope.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
showed on that.
Right. So touche, very good. And so we're going to end this evening with a cut from All the Points called You Live On. Thanks so much for tuning in.